definitely a humbling day for me. I needed a shot of being called out of my, my bullshit, especially even yesterday. Yesterday I was in such a bad mood. And most of it was my fault. So I don't get my way, and all of a sudden I want to change everything. There's a good shot of reality. Having to learn that let's get down to the root of things. Was he being an asshole, or was he being defensive because of how I was being? I'd ask myself that was the first question. Then I had to retrace my steps. And it all started with not getting my way. It started with not getting my way at the beginning of the day, throughout the day. Even though I did well yesterday, that doesn't justify any bad behaviors that I caused, which made it really tough for my manager to manage me. And at the end of the day, he's my manager and I'm not the manager. And all he's doing is trying to follow procedure. And so, yeah, the little shots, whatever. But when I get down to the root of it, it was my bad behaviors, my bad actions that caused me to, first my bad thinking, then my bad beliefs, caused some really bad actions to me yesterday. Technically speaking, having had a good 24 hours to reflect on it, think about it. If I was the manager and I was in that situation and I was managing me in that situation, I'd have sent my fucking ass home. And he didn't do that. And I'm grateful for that. So I can sit here and act like I'm fucking righteous and good, but at the end of the day, the reality of it is, I was very hard to deal with yesterday. I had to own up to that. And it took people that are in my life that I work with to sit me down and tell me what's up. I needed to hear that. As much as I didn't want to hear it, I needed to hear it. Maybe I could marinate on that for a minute and realize, okay, I was being a complete shithead. And I was being obnoxious. So, hopefully that was the breaking point, or hopefully that was the, a little steam got blown out of the kettle or whatever. I was able to make the proper apology. It's not just amends, it's an apology. And I'm grateful that it happened today. Because I was so self-righteous yesterday. So fucking right. So fucking wrong. And I feel better after getting my ass handed to me today. And it wasn't even that tough. It was the proper way he talked to me. I needed that. And it made me realize that maybe I've been doing that for a little bit. A couple weeks. Maybe a couple weeks. There's no resistance there's no issue if I'm doing exactly what I'm told to do. And I just present it. So if I'm busy and all of that, and I can't handle it, then I need to ask for help. That's the bottom line. It doesn't have to always be that if I'm in the dumps, I ask for help. It can be as simple as, hey man, I've got a lot going on right now, a little more than I can handle, and I need your help with this. My approach could have been so much better, and it wasn't. It was me, and how dare you. And that was wrong. I needed time to think about that today. Today worked out in a good way for that. because I don't want to have issues with the person that I had issues with yesterday. He's a good person, and he's nice, and he's stuck by through a lot from me. So that entitlement, that feeling of entitlement, that shit needs to get thrown out the water when it comes to being professional and working in a professional environment. I needed to kind of record this to rebut what happened and what I said yesterday about maybe it's not about the grass being greener, this or that. That was just me being a little whiny bitch, because in the end result I didn't get my way, and then I almost did. And what does that do for me if I get my way when I'm not supposed to be getting my way? Aside from that, took care of another bill, something that's been weighing on me, so that's good. Sitting on less than a month and 2 weeks now. More like a month and 13 days. Not too shabby. Soon enough, it'll be 1 month left. I want to go to Paradise this weekend and do that hike. And if that ends up being the last hike of this journey for the year, it's perfect. I hope not. I hope there's one more in there. But even if there's not, this will be, it's like an hour from where I'm at. It's not too far. There's one more thing I need to get, which isn't going to be that big of a problem. It's a wedding gift. So, yeah. Pretty stoked. Glad I had that revelation, that personal intervention of being a shithead. It takes me less now to realize, because you can't just be a shithead and then all of a sudden apologize. That doesn't do anything if you don't do anything about it. And the only way I'm going to do something about it is if I really believe that I was wrong. Like really, truly believe I was wrong, instead of just trying to make an amends. And then if somebody's not going to fucking say they're sorry when I was the complete shithead. See, I thought yesterday, why am I making an amends to somebody's fucking being an asshole? He wasn't even being, like, he was just being defensive because of my being an asshole. And he could have easily said, you don't get that customer anymore, go home. It cost you half a deal. He could say that, and I'd have to deal with it. And not only would it be a lesson, but it would have cost me money. So I'm really grateful that didn't happen. And I need to watch myself. As if I'm some gift that any place would want to take me. I don't remember that too. These are the people that stuck by me. It's not about the grass being greener, it's about the relationships that have been built. You can't find that anywhere. So, I'm really glad that today turned out the way it did. And I could actually see my bad behaviors, my character defects, my shortcomings, all just like going rampant. All because I didn't get my way. And I feel better because of it. It's exhausting doing this. Life. Can't say it was easier getting loaded though. Fuck what I would have given when I was loaded to have that argument the way it was and how everything played out a year ago. That would have been like the fucking best time of my life. So that's where I'm at. I'm doing well. Just need to do better, especially at the normal shit. The recovery shit, the working out shit, that kind of stuff, the cleaning the house shit, all that stuff is getting way better. It's doing, I'm doing good there. The relationship shit, like with people, it's almost like I need to go to treatment for that. But they don't have a treatment for that. It's called fucking deal with it. Learn. Don't be an asshole. That's called like just owning up and apologizing and then making a living amends by not doing it again. That's the real. So it's all, I'm on the right track though. I don't have to live in shame about this. It is water under the bridge. But I had to put it on here because it's something that happened yesterday. I was so entitled. Acting so entitled. That's all. Stay clean long enough. These battles are how we get through them clean. Realizing that I still got a lot of that bad me in me that I'm trying to work through and get better. But at least I'm able to do it a lot quicker than I used to be. And I'm not holding on to shit for days and weeks and years. Seasons. So you got this. You got this. Rodney, you got this.